Hello, welcome back to my channel, guys. In this video I'm going to be revealing the account tripling strategy that I've used to trade boom and crash. It's really a scalping strategy. Okay, I want to recommend you to use this strategy for scalping. Okay, so a scalper, you're basically making quick profits and you are out of the market using reasonable lot sizes, having a risk management in view. Okay, this video is going to really help you. Now, this strategy I'm about to reveal to you, I actually use this strategy to to more than triple my account. Let me actually show you my history. Now, although this is a demo account because I'm using it for educational purposes. Now, like we already know, the deposit for a demo account is 10,000 USD. Basically, all brokers will give you 10,000 USD to start practicing with. Okay, so I tested my strategy on my demo account. I was able to raise my demo account from a $10,000 deposit to $41,000 deposit. That is more than three times my account size. Okay, that is 4 times my account size, and currently my account is in as you can see 50,000 USD. That is 5 times my account size. So this strategy, if you follow it accordingly and if you listen to my guidance, you are also going to be making much profits from trading boom and crash. Okay, just follow the strategy very closely. So with that said, I want to introduce you to the indicators that we are going to be using for this strategy. Now, to add your indicator, you need to go to the F icon. You click on the F icon. Already I have these indicators, so quickly I'm going to clear it up, and after clearing it I'm going to add it again so that you can get used to the settings of this indicator. So to do that, I'll click on this bin button at the top right hand corner of my screen. I can click that. I want to tick the indicators that I want to remove. Okay, the indicators that I want to remove. Let me remove this recorder. So these are the indicators I need to remove. I'm going to clear off my chart completely and I'll start it all over again. Now, before I do that, let me just mention something. This strategy that I'm going to give you now, you can use it for trading all the other instruments in these indices, but the strategy I'm going to be showing you, I'm guiding you on how to use it precisely on boom and crash. Now, this strategy is very good for small accounts because most of you who will be starting trading using these indices, you'll be starting with a small account. Not everyone can afford a big account where they can trade V75 and all the rest. So that is why you need to use this on boom and crash, and it's a scalping strategy. Okay, you're taking quick profits and you are out of the market, and we are going to be using the 1 minute time frame. Okay, now I want to point one difference about the boom and the crash. Okay, this actually, I mean, boom 1000. Please, I recommend that you use this strategy only on boom 1000 and crash 1000, because the boom 500 and crash 100, they are short tempered, as it were. That means it doesn't take time and then you have a spike. Okay, so I just prefer you stick with the 1000 boom and the crash indices. So the boom 1000 is always coming down. This is represented by these tiny lines you can see here in red color. This is known as the tick. Okay, whereas the spike is the big bullish candle. Okay, this spike is what blows people account. So I'm going to give you this strategy to help you avoid trading when the spike is about to occur, that you don't end up blowing your account. Okay, whereas the crash, let me set the crash up. The crash 1000 is always going up. That means the tick is always pointing to the upside. As you can see, these green candles are represented as the ticks. It is always going up, whereas the spike of the crash 1000 is always come down, represented by these big long bearish candles. Okay, so how do you want to bear in mind that you are going to apply this strategy separately for that of the crash and that of the boom, because boom is always coming down and this crash 1000, which is currently on my windows, is always going up. Okay, so now let's go back to our indicator and add the indicator. First, the first indicator we want to add is what we call the stochastic oscillator. Okay, so you come down here under oscillators. Please let me go back so that you don't miss that step. You come to the F icon, you click on it. Okay, so you go under oscillators to add your indicator, and under your oscillators you're going to see the stochastic oscillator. You click on the stochastic oscillator. Now by default settings, let me set it back to default. By default settings, the K period is 5, the D period is 3, the slowing period is 3 2. Okay, let me just set the default first. You click done. Okay, this is the oscillator now on this window. Okay, but this is not the setting we are going to be using, so I'm going to tweak this setting to fit my own strategy. Okay, so let's do that. We are going to change the K period to 1. We'll change the D period to we change the D period to 1. We are going to change the slowing period to 5. We want to keep the price field low and high. We want to keep the method simple. When it comes to the main pixel, when it comes to the styles, we want to keep the main pixel at white. Just keep it your background color. If your background color is white, you want to keep it white. Okay, so just let it be the same as your background color. Don't forget that, it is absolutely important. So the next thing we are going to be doing, we are going to change the levels. So the levels, we are going to click on the pencil icon to change our levels. Want to add new levels. Okay, to add new levels, oh sorry, let me do something there. To add new levels, you click on this plus icon. Okay, so initially we have levels 20 and 80 that came by default, so I'm going to add additional 2 levels. The first level I'm going to add is level 10. So you click here, you add the level. The next level I'm going to be adding is level 90. Okay, now we need to add some descriptions. At the 20 level, we want to add the description is a strong buy. Please don't joke with these settings, follow it closely. If you trade with really, you're never going to go wrong. So by the 80 level, we're going to be adding strong sell. Okay, the 20 level, I didn't add strong buy, I only wrote strong. Okay, so you say strong buy. Then you want to come to the style. You want to change the pixel to 3 so that the magnification will be very bold. You want to change the color to black. Okay, and once you're done, you go back and you click done. Oh, you can see something now that the settings has changed. All right, are you with me? Okay, we are progressing. So now we need to add another indicator. So you come back to the indicators window, and what you're going to do now, you come to the indicator window 1 and you click on the F plus icon. When you click on the F plus icon, the next indicator we are going to be adding is the Ishimoku King Ho. Look at it under trends. Okay, you see Ishimoku King Ho. Now the setting is you want to keep the Tenkang Sen, the first one, 9. You want to keep the King Jong Sen, you want to keep it at 9. You want to keep the Senku Span B, you want to keep it at 52. Then you want to make sure it is fill. Okay, you tick on this fill. Okay, then the Tenkan Sen, you want to keep the pixel at the first pixel at 4. You want to make it blue, the color should be blue. You want to keep the second one, the King Jong Sense, at 4 pixel. You want to make the color blue. And the last 3 styles of the Ishimoku, the up Komo, the down Komo, and the Shiko span, you want to make them white. Then the levels, you just want to let it lie. Okay, so after you must have done, please take note of these settings. The color is not really important, the color is not the main thing. You just want to choose any color that is okay with you, but for demonstration's sake, I just want you to use this color. Okay, after you're done with these settings, you want to click on the done, and you can see that this red line on our stochastic oscillator, the first indicator added, is now the Ishimoku. Now on our main chart, you can see our main chart is blank. Okay, there's nothing on our main chart, but we need to still add that Ishimoku in our main chart. So you come down here, just look at this on the F plus icon under main chart. Don't click on the indicator window 1 again, because we are not using indicator window 1 any longer. The one we are using now is the main chart. So you want to click on the F plus icon. Once you click on the F plus icon, you go back to indicators. Okay, under the indicators section of your MetaTrader 5, you want to look at under trends, and when you get to under trends, you're going to see what we call the Ishimoku. Okay, now because we have just done these settings previously, the settings will just stay the same, so you don't need to do anything for that. The only thing you have to do is you want to click on done, and you see the indicator is now on our main chart. Now how do we trade with this indicator? So we are done with our settings. Just make sure that once you're through with your settings, it should be exactly the way it is on my own screen. Don't skip anything, okay? If you make any mistakes, sorry, you don't have me to blame, you have but yourself to blame, okay? So now, how do we trade with these indicators after we must have done our setting accurately? This is how it works. Let me show you where the signal corresponds. You need to wait. See, trading has to do with a whole lot of patience. You need to wait. You need to wait patiently, okay? Now, I told you, do not forget, this is the crash 1000. The spikes are the red candle represented the red bearish candles, whereas the ticks are the greenish smaller candles. Okay, we want to trade this one. We are trading against the spike. So what do you need to do? You need to wait for this Ishimoku to move to get to the strong buy level, okay, to the 20 level of our stochastic oscillator. Once it get there, you need to make sure that it has gotten to that level, and once it has gotten there, you need to make sure that a candle closes above the Ishimoku in our main chart. Okay, like this is where this strategy corresponded. Okay, this is where the strategy corresponded. Yeah, what do we see? The first thing is that the Ishimoku has gotten to the strong buy level. It has touched the strong buy. The stochastic oscillator, the Ishimoku in our main chart, a candle has closed above that stochastic oscillator, so you want to enter for a buy order. Okay, you want to enter for a buy order. Okay, once you enter for a buy order, you want to just allow 5 candles. Your target should be 5 candles. Please stick with this accurately. I know there are sometimes that this strategy can be used for a long time because you see that it went up and it continued going up, but you don't want to be greedy, okay? Because what I do is, because I'm scalping, I use the biggest lot size that is more than my account. Okay, I use, in fact, everything in my account, so that just 5 candles will more than give me half or 20% of my account. That's what I do. Okay, so once it gets to this level, okay, when it gets to this level and it closes above, I just enter my trade and allow 5 candles. I just hold it for 5 minutes, 1 2 3 4 5 candles, and I'm out of the market. I don't wait for this spike to come. I don't just wait for it, okay? Because of my lot size, I use a very big lot size, so in 5 minutes I have 20% of my account and I'm out of the market. So that's how it works. Okay, so that is for crash one. I remember I told you, stick to the crash 1000 and the boom 1000. Okay, so just avoid the what do you call it, the boom 500 and the crash 500, because their spikes happen so sudden. Okay, so look at where this strategy also corresponded. Please be patient that the strategy works or matches everything completely before you enter. Please don't allow impatience to make you rush into the market and then you end up losing your money. Okay? So allow the what do we call it, the Ishimoku to get to the strong buy level for crash 1000. So once it gets to the strong buy level, what do? You wait for a candle, at least a candle, to close above the Ishimoku in our main chart. Once it closes above the Ishimoku in our main chart, you want to place your order. Okay, sometimes I open 5 positions depending on my account size, and I use the biggest lot size for my account, and I just hold the trade for 5 minutes, which is 5 candles, because we are in a 1 minute time frame. Don't forget, this is for a 1 minute time frame. So immediately this what do we call it, immediately the candle closes above the Ishimoku, you want to place a buy order. And once you place your buy order, please just hold it for 5 minutes. Of course, if you have the patience to hold it for more than 10 minutes, in fact, as it progresses, as it continues in your direction, so is your money, your profit. Sometimes I've used this strategy to trip. I've shown you the result already. I'm going to also show you that result in my real account. I've grown a real account in just 1 day of trading from 113 USD to 445 USD, just because I'm using this strategy. I just do this many times over. Okay, So that is how this strategy works. Okay, so you want to make sure that you follow everything. Okay, if you go to the boom, if you go to the boom 1000, look at the boom 1000, look at the boom 1000. It is loading. If you go to the boom 1000, it's just the same thing. Okay, so that is how it works, guys. That is how it works, guys. So this is it. Okay, this is how this strategy works. This strategy, if you follow it accordingly, you can never fail. You can't lose any money. Okay, imagine me growing an account from 113 USD to 444 USD within a day. Just imagine that, just using this strategy, because it works. It works 100%. Yes, no strategy is 100%, but this one works 100%. Because why? You are not being greedy. You are just waiting for everything to correspond, and then you don't stay too long in the market. 5 minutes is okay, at most 7 minutes, and I'm out of the market. Look at this in boom 1000 now. Okay, so the Ishimoku, okay, the Ishimoku here has gone to the strong sell level. I told you for boom you are selling, okay, for crash you are buying. So it has gotten to a strong sell level, and what happens? You allow the Ishimoku to close, a candle to close below the Ishimoku in your main chart. But when that happens, you just want to allow the market to just move, at least just let it run for 5 candles, and oh, that is okay. Okay, you wait again, and you keep. But if you leave it to run, if you have the patience to allow it run, and you were able to enter this on time, if you're watching your chart well, and it run from here, you more than your account will be more than 10 times doubled. Okay, because of the lot size. If you move from here to this point, as it's falling, this is long term. Okay, you allow this to run from here to here. You want to understand that you'll be having 10 times your account size. But anyway, the strategy I'm giving you is scalping. Okay, so the choice is yours, but I just recommend that you stay 5 candles and off, you are gone. Okay, look at it here. You can never go wrong when you stick with my strategy. Okay, look at what happens here. Okay, Ishimoku, okay, it has gotten to the strong sell level, a candle has closed below, and you move 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, you see it went 6 before a little spike came, but it still dropped down very nicely after that, because this strategy works so perfectly well once you wait for it. So guys, this is it for the boom and the crash strategy. I've been using this to flip account. Let me just show you this little account of this account that I was able to flip just this week. I was able to flip this account from 400, and look at the accounts. Look at the account. I told you this one they have not traded today. Okay, I was working on this video. This is how I've been flipping accounts for myself, for my students, and for people. So I just use this strategy. It is nothing easy. It is nothing hard. You just follow my strategy words for words, and you see I was able to grow this account. Mind you, this is a real account. This is not a more account. I was able to grow this account from, look at it, look at it. I was able to grow this from look at it. I was able to grow this account from 113 USD just yesterday to 462 USD. I have not traded for today. So guys, if you use this account, I assure you, if you use this strategy rather, I assure you that you can never go wrong. Okay, rather you're going to make not triple, but you're going to triple your account as it were, and you get to thank me for that. Okay, so comments below if you've been using this strategy and it's working with you, as the strategy goes with you. You want to comment also to open an account. If you have not done so, I'm going to leave a link in the description so I can follow that link to open your own account, so I can start trading using this strategy. And also, if you don't know how to open the account, there's also a video in my channel that I've explained how to open an account so that you can trade boom and crash. You want to make sure that you look for that video in my channel. Okay, so you want to subscribe and you want to click on the bell button so that when I upload other videos, that I'll be sharing some wonderful strategies with you on how to trade boom and crash, and also how to trade the volatility 75 and the volatility 50 25 indexes. You're also going to see those videos. Bye.